Hey, podcast neighbors. You know what I want to say, right? Well, anyways, want to switch it up a little bit. First, want to say I got the music video done, as you guys can see. It felt good shooting stuff for a month. It would have been cool if I actually knew a girl that I didn't have to pay. I want to do a scene with the third verse where I'm in a car with the girl and I pull my balls out and she doesn't like it and I say get the F out, but I would have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for that, which, most girls are not even attractive on Craigslist. And then, pay some ugly skank $500 for a video that's only going to get 10 to 20 views. I think it's up to 30 views right now, which is pretty cool, but not worth it. But it felt good. Just got back doing a podcast with Heenus John, and then I did a prank call episode, guys. Well, I'm on fire. And calling funeral homes. Going to burn in hell for that one. But now I want to talk about my local comedy scene. And it involves female comics. Now, you might say, now, even if I wasn't MGTOW, even if I was a stupid PUA approaching girls, I would still have the same opinion. Female comics suck, as we all know. They're not funny. There are a few, women can be funny. And, but the females in my comedy scene, they're all feminists. This chick's a lesbian. She probably doesn't like me. I never did anything to her. But regardless of that, there's this, group in our city, there's two of them, where you can post open mics and shows, you can look to go. And she wrote, booking only men on your comedy show because you think only men have comedic talent is bad for business. Unless your business is selling bullshit, in which case it is absolutely great for business. XO. And it's so stupid because, first of all, bad for business according to who? Helium Comedy Club, which is one of the main comedy clubs in our city. We have two of them, Helium Comedy Club and Punchline. Let's say, for example, Dan Soder, if you know who he is. He's a New York comedian who has a show called The Bonfire. Let's say he's performing in Philly. There have two straight white guys open for him. And everyone would say the show is funny. No one's complaining, oh, there's three white guys. The only people who care about that whole thing, like, oh, we need more diversity and we need more, or feminist. Feminists and SJW cunts. And Kevin Brennan was one of the first guys to say this. He said, white women are ruining comedy because they act like your mother. And he's right. They act like your mother. He said, you men need to do this and you men need to do that and blah, blah, blah. And so she wrote that. And it's like, if I have a show and I want to put the best people on, and let's say they all happen to be guys, I have to put an unfunny cunt on there for you? So this is obviously a way of her bullying other people to feel the way she does. She wants to bully other people to put more women on show. Women are getting booked on shows because they're not the top choices. They're not funny. And women can be funny, but in this comedy scene, when I used to go to this place called Good Comedy Theater, all the chicks went on stage just whined all. They didn't even have a set. They're like, I'm a feminist, and blah, blah, blah. There was no jokes. Now, this other cunt piggybacked on her post. She's the worst person in the fucking world. I shouldn't even read her post. I'm not going to say her name. But she wanted to get likes, too, because she's a fucking loser. She hates men. Her history is her father left her when she was a kid. She's fucking ugly. And she hates me once again because I disagree with her in a message board on Facebook years ago. So let's read this real quick. I'm going to paraphrase it. I don't know who needs to hear this. Oh, you don't know? You're posted in a fucking group with 2,000 people, you stupid twat. But in the past week, I've seen 3 local bookers get called out. Not all from here, for not booking diversely. And when the comic calling them out offers suggestions on comics to book, the general response seems to be discarded the suggestion, well, not enough women submit to be on the show. Now, first of all, if you're booking a show, you can put on whoever the fuck you want. It's your show. It's like if someone doesn't put me on their show, I can say, oh, what's the matter? You don't like half Cuban people? I mean, that's not going to win anyways, but I can do that. Is that going to bully the person to put me on the show? It's your show. You can put on whoever the fuck you want. It's because someone doesn't put on a black person or a gay person, it doesn't mean that they hate them. She wrote, submit. That is fine if you want to widen your poll, but enough names of people trying to perform, blah, blah, blah. Comics for your show, do you have a fucking cool show with funny, diverse comics? Once again, this is your opinion. Your opinion. You can't sit there and try to shove it down everybody's throat. Then she writes, chances are you are not getting the diverse image because you're the only person in the familiar territory, and you should make it stand out some more. Once again, it doesn't make a show funnier just because we got to have a black, we got to have a gay, we got to have a trans, we got to have at least 2 female shitty comics. They're trying to bully people into putting more female comics on the show. Then I see a showcase right here. You can tell it obviously worked. There's 3 female comics, if not more, on this show. So they're trying to do this whole thing where, oh, women getting booked enough. If you're not getting booked enough, you're not funny. If someone doesn't put me on this show and I whine about it, you know what people to say to me? It's like, well, you're obviously not funny. Okay, fair enough. People don't find me funny. Or some people don't put me on because whatever reason. They're, oh, I'm too offensive, whatever. I don't go out in the city, whatever. There's a lot of reasons. But this is just whining and complaining to pretty much get more female comics on the show. So I read that this past week and I was disgusted to sit there and say, it's bad for business. For who? So when Helium Comedy Club has a sold-out show with 3 straight white guy comics and they're on stage killing, everybody's laughing, having a good time, that's bad for business. Helium Comedy Club, how come they're not out of business? Helium Comedy Club mostly books white people to open up for white people when they do have white comedians. So how's that bad for business? That's your opinion. You can't shove your opinion down people's throat and go, you have to book women on the show. If I could put my own shows on, I would never book a female comic. And no, it's not because I hate women. It's because I don't find them funny. Even if I was PUA, even if I got pussy, whatever, I would not fucking put women on. Sorry. Actually, not sorry. They stink. They can be silly. There's a few who can write jokes, but most of them just whine and complain. Either they fuck their way to the top, or they whine and complain their way to the top. They do both because they don't have the comedic talent. It's just unnatural. Women don't have to try to be funny to get laid, and they just don't have to. So it's payback. It's payback for all the guys out there who tried to be funny to get laid. It didn't get laid, like me, you unfunny cunts. Go fuck yourselves. Well, we're going to get to a short public freakout segment and then wrap this up with some odd news, but it felt good to get that off my cock. We'll be right back after these messages. Alright, now here's the public freakout commentary. I have 5 clips to get to. No visual, because once again, we're not doing the video this week. Older man almost crashes the car after falling asleep and blames another driver. I'm not sure if it's his son or whoever it is. But the old guy looks like he's about 89 years old. He's dozing off. The other guy's asleep. He gets jealous, and I'm going to fast forward the first 30 seconds here, but here it is. So he's driving, he's starting to doze off, his eyes are getting sleepy, eyes are starting to close, shouldn't be driving, and there it is, guys, he is out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He fell asleep for a good 5 seconds, and then he just wakes up, and he almost ran himself off the road.
God damn it, anyway! The guy pushed me in the damn road! Get over.
So now he blames it on somebody. He's like, some guy almost pushed me in the road. He didn't want to admit he fell asleep. That's something my dad would do. I think a lot of dads would do that. They don't want to admit it. Oh, happy Father's Day, by the way. Psych.
Get off! Get off! Get off! Son of a bitch! Get off! Get over! Get off! I'm okay! Get off! Fucking shit! I'll get off! Get off! The guy came, that white car came and hit me! Almost!
There's some good news here. Plenty of food for the local fish, ducks, hawks, owls.
So there you go. If you're too tired, folks, pull over and jerk off. This next one, this is a nice, I want to say a black pill story, but then do a black pill. A boy suspended from school after fighting back against girl bully who kept hitting him. So, I just happened to me when I was a kid. This black girl kept slapping me in the face when I was a kid, and finally I punched her and hit her back, and they sent me to another room. I said she was slapping me in the face for no reason. My teacher laughed at me and said, yeah, right, why would a girl do that? See, guys, it even started when I was a kid. So, we're going to play this. This is 56 seconds. It's a white kid and a white girl, I believe. She's getting in his face. He's backing away.
One more.
She hits him twice or 3 times. He's trying to do the respectful thing. He's trying to move back. He's giving her the warning, though. He says, I'm warning you. No one's doing anything about it. She slaps him again, and boom, he throws a punch. Now, before he even punches her, her cunt friend comes over to hit him. She slaps him in the head. He punches her back. I think he ducked and everybody thought it was a guy. Now she's going to try to sneak attack him. Ooh, he does a nice 360 counter, clocks her on the head. And now the guy comes over. After all that happened, now the guy's going to come over and say, hey, I'm going to suspend you for hitting a girl. But it's okay for her to slap him in the face multiple times. No justice in the world. No justice. She's got a pussy between her legs. She can do whatever she wants. Fuck this world, man. Can't wait to die. Tables turned on Asian bully. Wouldn't be surprised if this is Philadelphia. This fucking black lesbian, I know that sounds racist and sexist, but she is. Black lesbian, wannabe man, fucking fat Albert looking bitch goes in the door, the glass behind the glass, bulletproof glass, to attack these Asian guys for no reason. One of them takes out a gun and they start punching the shit out of her. Even when she says, "Okay, stop," they want to stop punching her. And the black guy is like, "Okay, now don't shoot her." Fuck you.
Don't be in this counter, bro. Come on. Don't disrespect me. I will know it.
Now she says, "Don't respect." She pushes him against the thing. She gets in his face. She's trying to be a man so bad. She looks like a man, so that makes sense. Her dirty fucking underwear's hanging off her ass. So now the guy pulls the gun from behind her. He's got a gun now.
Hey, nah, don't shoot her. No, don't shoot.
No, don't shoot him, man. Only black people. Only we can shoot people. Nah, don't shoot him, man. No, leave that for us. We want to keep the homicide rate up for our community. Nah, man. The media's going to cover it anyways. Whoa, easy there, brother.
Don't shoot her.
Oh, he's hitting her in the ribs with it. The guy's punching her. Now she's getting jumped. How's it feel when your people get jumped, you fuck? And he is this Chinese guy. He will not let off. She's like, "All right, chill. I lost." And they're like, "No, fuck you. This is what your people do. Let's get a taste of it." You know how people ask you to stop hitting them and keep punching them? Oh, that last punch, bro. He uppercutted them.
He got a pistol.
Now get the fuck out.
Back there yet.
Did you learn your lesson?
I'm gonna get him when he come out. He got that gun right there, fam. Look.
He hit her in the head, and the Chinese guy's like, "Yeah, film it. Fuck you." They got her prisoner now. Kim Jong-un's gonna shove a gun up her ass now. Oh shit! This guy pulls out a hammer.
That's enough. That's enough.
And now they're like, "Oh, that's enough, man. That's enough." Fuck off. This next one, this is a white guy telling a black woman, "You need to make like a tree and grow the hell up." Where did he get that from? On an episode of Court in the Gym? He's telling her to grow up. He says, "Hey, there's kids around," but he starts cursing. It always looks bad when people say, "Hey, there's kids around. Shut the fuck up." So he's like, "All right. Well, here it's 47 seconds." So a black woman's making some sort of scene somewhere.
Hey, you gotta chill out.
I don't have to do shit.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. No.
There's children involved.
I don't care about no
You need
kids.
to make like a
She only cares about her own 15 kids from 8 different baby daddies.
tree and
You
grow
need
the
to shut
hell
the
up.
fuck up talking to
No,
me.
I
Just
don't.
sit down and mind
You
your
need to
business.
grow the hell up.
That's
Oh, he told her off. You need to make like a tree and grow the hell
You're a
up.
grown ass
okay,
woman.
yes,
Act
yes,
like it.
right.
There's children
And you're
involved.
grown yelling at me, telling me I'm not grown. You sound dumb. Have a seat.
You're
The
dumb.
fuck?
You're acting dumb. Grow the hell up.
She threw a bag at him.
See this? You're acting like a fucking
Yeah,
child.
because
Grow
they
the
might
hell up.
let me back right.
Yeah, tell it to Obama, his community, he started this.
Stop acting like
She grew up without a father, and this white guy's trying to be her father. She's trying to fight all the white people. She just hates white people. The media told her to do it. Last one is Texas 7-Eleven cashier doesn't play games. He gives this black guy a warning. I'm not sure if he's Hispanic or Indian. He looks Indian. And he grabs the guy like a bouncer and throws his black ass right out the store. Here it is.
I've been here 2 fucking years. I love doing this shit. Get out. Get out, bro. Get out. I need my shit, bro. Get out.
So the cashier claims this has been going on for 2 long years.
Get out. I need my shit. Bro, I'll carry her. Bro, it did not go the first time. You bro, 10 seconds. Walk. 10 seconds. I'm scared, nigga. 2, 3, 4. Put your head.
So he counts down to 5 and grabs the guy in a nice rear naked choke. The guy almost slips. He almost slips. The floor's kind of slippery. Throws his ass right out there. Bravo, brother. And now I'm going to get to the odd news. Lumberjack bonds with crows, teaches them to long roll during rehabilitation. All these stories involve bears. I don't care about bears. I know bears do crazy things, but it's all about bears. And I'm not talking about big men in the gay community. Japanese man deported for eating cats. A lot of Japanese people eating cooked cats. They get rid of a lot more people in that country. More women are using marijuana during pregnancy. Of course they would. Not enough fucked up people out here. Canadian gender reveal party sparks wildfire. Another wild party that caused a fire. Was it a boy or a girl? Who cares? Gorilla Glue Girl starts her hairline selling Forever Hold hairspray, so she's going to benefit off this, of course. Woman attacks Ravina McDonald's employee due to refusal to mix slushy flavors. Oh, I saw that video. A woman beat somebody up because they wouldn't do the 3 thing. You know, you mix the slushies together. I just saw a video of these guys throwing a big Coke in this girl's face, and a drive-through. These black guys in the black girl's face. Teen get kicked out of her senior prom with inappropriate dress. Yeah, girls dress like whores every day. Their parents let them dress like whores. Spanish man jailed for killing and eating his mother. Was that me? Identity theft victim plagued the woman who shares her name. Woman dies after security guard pretending to be doctor performs surgery. That's a lot to unpack. Woman dies after the security guard dressed up like a doctor. Why? Woman wins $866,000 after using the same lottery number for years. I mean, that happens. I know someone who recently won big. Folks, that's it. Thank you for listening to this. Another uneventful episode. Too lazy to do the video version. We're going back to the audio version. You don't like it? Bite me. See ya.